So this is the latest edition of the Drip Dispatch. Should be edition number 192. What I'm going to do is start off with my burn for the day, or excuse me, sending my drip to the vault for the day, because we got a lot to go over. So put your headphones on, kick your feet up. Let's get ready. Let's engage. Right. So first thing, let's go ahead and get these 3-3. That'll be perfect. Bye. I'm going to do my burn. And you know what, Grinch, he got me last night. I was talking to him because I'm like, I can't find the burn receipt in the, okay, so it's here. So what happened is I was clicking off too fast, because when you go in here, okay, you see the 12 here. I'm going to go ahead and send the max. So when I hit burn, and then it burns it. Well, it don't burn it. We know it sends it to the vault. But what I wasn't getting was the burn receipt, the big pop-up. He's like, well, you got to wait a couple of seconds. So, because like right now, I'll be like, okay, guys, I sent the burn, and that's it. Then right here, you'll see in a second, the receipt pops up. I'm like, oh, man, you mean to tell me so it's been working all this time? It's just been operator error. But it's all good. I'm sure he was like, bam, that's what I'm talking about. The burn receipt is there. So all this time, I'm like, oh, my goodness. Anyhow, you see how it works. And he is working on a way, so it will give a total of the amount of burn of drip you sent to the vault, because this one here, it's not working on Dune anymore. So of course, like I say, this is why this is my favorite app, because Grinch be on it. Anyhow, so that's it for right here, Legends. Now let's get to the. It was a big one today. We had the AMA. Well, excuse me, really was a voice chat. Let's get to it. All right, first thing, drip. The price is going back up. I'm not sure if it's the Forex effect or not, because the voice chat was on point. Man, wait till I get to it, folks. Let's get through it. All right, you saw me just send my 10 down to the vault. So as of now, we are on day 10, I think 7 and 11. So I've sent 110 plus to the vault. Now that I know the burn notices come up, you can see it on the screen. All right, this is the current drip token balance in the vault, 43,949. Team, family, legends, community. Let's keep, like Ray said, keep the foot on the gas, put the foot on the neck. Let's get to it. Let's keep doing what we got to do until we get the rest of the drip utilities coming. Again, these are your two options. Choose your way you want to do it. Get to it. And again, that's Grinch. Now it's there. So my man, I'll tell you, our community is unbelievable. All right, let's continue. Again, Grinch, if you're listening, I appreciate the patience with me when I'm telling you I can't see it. It's not popping up for me. And I refreshed and everything. Okay, today's TVL, $114,261,383.11. The dog tax from day one, now I'm current, it's at 66%, which means if you sell your dogs from day one, you're only going to be levied with a 24% tax on your dogs. These people are really, really slacking. We only have 118 into the vault, or in the dividends for the pig pen and the dog pound. They're just slacking. But guys, continue to sell. I appreciate it. We whoever are still staked in the pen and the dog pound, we really appreciate the support you're giving our dividends. Time for the mastermind to speak. Here's the voice chat. Let's go. Okay. Whew. Stable swap migration. So I just did it in order. It was a lot. He said the holidays gave plenty of time to move ahead. The development is complete. The testing has been done on the test net already. The final test is ongoing right now. He doesn't have a date yet. He said he probably want to announce it tomorrow, this evening or tomorrow, when it will go live. No deposit fee for the migration. Everybody's already whitelisted. He said we will have to pay a withdrawal fee. He can't whitelist the farmers. He said we can earn more through the migration. And then he explained how. The stable swap model improvements, that's a benefit. The withdrawal fees will go to increase the BUSD dividends to go back into the piggy bank, like another injection. And the increased APYs, APRs. He said the user migration is going to be very simple. Just use the migration button. You'll see it on the next slide. It will prompt you to migrate your capital. Then it'll approve the new LPs. It'll withdraw your old LPs from the current farm. It will unpair, then repair them back for the new pool, and then stake them. Bam. This is what it's going to look like. It's going to be just that simple. With the button, you're going to hit the migrate button, and it's going to do what it's supposed to do. Okay, he said it's only going to affect the stable farms, none of the pools. He said you may want to invest when it opens to get a piece of the high yields. Just like when the animal farm opened and we had 7,300% APY in some of them, and then it dropped down. He's just given us the ability to get in on this one as well. And then at the 42-minute mark, he said that this will benefit those that are engaged and ready. I'll tell you, and the legends know it's all about engagement, but it's the fact that he used the word engaged. Because like he said, if you're already engaged and you're ready and you jump in there at the beginning, you're going to get that big increase. He said it will increase the BUSD injection 30% automatically, and that's going to go to the pig pen short term. But he said the other 70% is going to go to the vault, and then it's going to be dripped out like it always does at 3% daily. That's the long-term effect. And we were going to get a 30-minute lead to migrate. It's like, this is what I'm saying. Legends stay ready. So if he's saying, okay, it's going to go at 1 o'clock, we're going to be ready to migrate at 12:30. Then for a couple of hours, over how long, we're going to get that big APR, APY. Then he went into the dev team. This is what's going on with the dev team. The 4-man dev team is still working on Drip. They've been doing this since the 15th of December. Drip should be done between the 15th and the 20th of January. That's his deadline. Then he will give us the date. And then he said there's a lot for Drip, and you'll see in a minute. He said he wanted additional utility with the fiat on and off ramp. We'll get to that in a second. The Scratchy and the Animal Farm devs are wrapping up the stable swap migration. Then they're going to switch to the Dogs Roulette, then move to the next product for the Animal Farm. Now, the leftover dev team are going to be working on the DAO and getting that set up and then preparing the Dog Roulette contract. And he's going to bring on a new UI dev that's familiar and experienced with Web3, and they need to be committed because he needs the people there full time. He can't have no part-timers working on the team. He needs the full commitment. And the scratchy contracts and the UI are already complete. It's just the dashboards need to be tested, and of course, to know the little cosmetic items. Again, that's with the stable swap. We're going to be able to do that next week. Okay. Down for Drip. Woo! I'll tell you, he could not have started off the year better with a better voice chat than what he did. All right, Drip. The deadline is 15 to 20 January, like I stated. Everything is going great. And he said it's not just the UI update. Improved airdropping, which means one transaction, it will read the amount of Drip sent. So it just won't be one transaction. It'll say, okay, well, he sent 10 Drip to 10 people. That's 100 Drip. The neater UI. We're going to have a landing page like the Animal Farm. Then we're going to have a media page. The media page is going to have articles and the YouTubers' videos. Hopefully yours truly can get on there to represent the legends. We'll see. My thing is, I don't know. Yeah, I ain't going to get into that anyhow of who's going to have their videos on there. New analytical tools like from DevStreak, the one that created the Drip.Formulate app. So we're going to have a lot of more information on there, almost just like we have a lot of information on the Animal Farm now, how much we're making each day, week, month, and for the year. We're going to have any other things like that. And again, another shout out to DevStreak. And he's just mentioned the other devs other than DevStreak, which we don't know who they are. Now, with the fiat on-ramp, he said, of course, we've been approved, but he wants better options. And he wants the ability to be able to buy from our own DEX with no tax bonus, and then reduce the tax on the faucet deposit. So if you brand new and you come to the faucet, you're using the on-ramp and you say, well, I want to buy 100 Drip, and you deposit it directly into the faucet, you're going to get a reduced tax. or no tax, just like we don't pay a tax when we deposit, when you deposit straight, when you buy it straight from the DEX. This here, whoa, full cross-chain operability. From, it don't matter what other chain they're on. He said all the major chains, ETH, Chronos, AVAX, Phantom, all of them will be able to buy DRIP tokens. He said the high standard. He said you want DRIP, you buy it. He's not going to do like some of the DAOs and some of the other protocols would start a protocol on Binance. Then, okay, well, we're going to do a whole nother one on ETH, and then a whole nother one on AVAX. He said he's not going to do that. He gave a laundry list of reasons not to do that, and he's always going to do what's best for the community and best for the protocol. So the people want DRIP, they can buy it. With ETH, they can take their ETH and buy DRIP right from the ETH blockchain or the Chronos blockchain. I'm telling you, you'll be able to swap any token on any chain for DRIP, as long as the token has liquidity, has a liquidity pool on that particular DEX. So if you're on 1inch, is the only one I can think off the brain right now, or you're on Trader Joe and you have AVAX, as long as that coin has some liquidity there, then you can use it. Bam. Man, this is going to be good. And he calls it pocket bridging. I'll make sure that I include the link for the for the voice chat, should you want to listen to it. It wasn't as long as normal. It was only like an hour and a half or so, give or take. And shout out to Driptopian for hosting it. So I'm taking notes and writing it. Anyhow, then he also said that the small fee was going to be added in there. And that's going to be used for the Drip marketing budget. This is what I'm saying, folks. The man is so far ahead, thinking of all these little things. Okay, let me continue. We got a lot to get through. And then he said that there's the devs out there that created the Drip Gardener viewer. There's a new game. This one is going to be for Drip, not the Animal Farm. Is going to be for Drip. It's going to be high standards. He has the meeting coming up really soon. He said everything is going well. They said it's going to be done by the end of January. And this is a game for Drip. Now, my timing is off because when I went back to listen to it, it's not there. Because he started joking like, how we've been around since the bottom and we started. He's glad he launched Animal Farm in the middle of the bear market. Then he's like, I started from the bottom. Now we're here. And for him to be joking like that, but you know how he is. My time stamp is wrong. Anyhow, let's go. Animal Farm. Now, what's working? The stable swap migration is in work. And like I say, they're in the testing. There was some lucky folks that volunteered to do the migration already to make sure that everything's working. The automating of the pig pen injection is coming. The contract is being written as we speak. Said it should be done soon. And he said it's only 1 or 2 ejections away. So we have ejections every Tuesday. So maybe by the 17th, it should be good to go, and it should be automatic. Because like you say, he get in a car crash or something, he wants it to be automatic, and it just continues to do what it does. And he was talking about the DCAA, whatever the decentralized protocol thing that we have for the farm has been updated to work based on real life data. The dogs roulette is coming. It will remove the dogs from circulation. It will give utilities to the dog for the game, and you'll be able to earn rewards. And again, shout out to Mega Live brothers and sister, because we were talking about the dog roulette. Now I don't know why I was thinking that you would be able to use Drip to buy the tokens, and you're going to be able to use the BUSD, and it encourages people using the BUSD to buy the bullets in bulk. And this is going to go all to the Drip liquidity pool. The contracts are done; they just need to get tested. The roadmap, of course, we know the big long roadmap, but he spoke in particular about the Drip UI, then the bridge and the single asset lending, which can increase our yields 40% plus. Individual lending model, be able to lend and borrow liquidity for the lending market. Now, he also said something about, this is what I'm saying, folks, if you are not fully vested in Drip, I really don't even know what to say. You're really on your own. I don't know why you're even wasting your time listening to me. If you're not 100% in Drip, you just need, I don't know, you're wasting your time with me, because I'm all in. I have the vision. I can see I'm out to 2026. He's out to about the middle of 2025. Listen to this right here. The last with the 2 stars. The M is the mastermind. He said he wants a DeFi gaming site, all white label like Scratchy. It'll be a suite of games for other protocols to utilize and add utility to their token. It will add cash flow for their token. No play to earn. He said you're going to win to earn. Skill and luck based, fun to play, and you can also, of course, have wagers with others in crypto, no real dollars. And he has 2 models already done. Folks, this is on top of Scratchy. And that's what I'm saying. When you listen, when you create something and say you created a brand new engine, but your engine only is good for Chevy, you're only going to get a few people. Well, my engine is universal. It can be made for the foreign cars and universal and foreign cars and domestic vehicles. Now you just expanded it a gazillion times. And that's the same thing he's saying with this gaming site. It'll be all white label for all protocols to use. The same with Scratchy. Do you understand how big this is going to be? Because you know where all the funds come back to. The farm into drip. Whew, man, I tell you. Right place, right time, right developer, right community. Okay, marketing. He said they did some test runs over the holidays, and now they're going to have less focus on volume and more focus on the influence. And me and the Mega Live content creators, we discussed that in the first one that I was on about how the marketing was working. And my thing was that he had picked marketers or YouTubers. Yeah, they had a big 300,000 followers, but they didn't have no influence to me because I didn't even know who they were. And then he said he's going to have now people with influence with their viewers. He said in particular, there's 2 YouTubers. He said they're OGs. He didn't want to give out the names or anything, but he said one is going to speak specifically about the drip and an animal farm. Then the other one's going to speak about Forex being the trader that he is on Bybit and the market conditions. And of course, Forex is going to use that as a foot in to talk about our protocol, the animal farm and drip. And again, down here again, he said, he started talking about, he took a whole 7 days off. He said that's the longest time he's taken off in 4 years. That's amazing because you figure drip was 2001, but before that, he had the B-Reeb and all the other coins before that. He really needed this break. Like he said, he's back. The team is refreshed. He's refreshed. His vision is focused. Okay, so there's an article coming out on Monday about the migration. And he said maybe that's supposed to say chat on or new voice chat on Tuesday. Maybe he'll give us, of course, more information as we get closer and closer to that day. Whew. It was a great AMA. I am so ready. Again, legends, if you're in any doubt on any part of the protocol, whether Animal Farm or Drip, please view the Mission Possible series. Of course, this is what we got, the list of what's to come. He started mentioning the super chat, but then he didn't even want to get into it because that's going to be a whole nother voice chat in alone. So, folks, legends, we have so much. 2023 is going to be unbelievable. And I'm not even concerned about the bear market because as we can see, we can fix the price. We can control it. We have the reservoir and we have the vault. Then with all the things to come, we are in control of our own destiny. And if we can get it, and just let drip be at $10. Man. Anyhow. Cash flow is coming. The bull is here. All right, legends. As always, this is for informational, educational purposes only. Never intended as any type of financial advice because I'm not a financial advisor. So don't take no advice from me. I'm just sharing what I'm doing, sharing some information from the mastermind about drip in this video, and some information about drip and the animal farm. And as always, remember the 3. Number 1, crypto is an individual endeavor. You do what's best for you, your family, and your family's finances. Number 2, we have the best development department in all of crypto led by the mastermind. And we have the best community with all the content creators, the YouTubers from Stunner to Ray. There's so many of the OGs out here. And we appreciate our community as a whole. because all of us work collectively towards the same goal. Because when the price is right, it benefits us all. And of course, number 3, increase your knowledge, reduce your risk with the MP series. So as always, to all of my legends, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for all the continued support. My legends are the best subscribers in all of the crypto space. To all of my legends, engage.